Post game here with head coach Jim Penders, 7-6 Charleston in the final game of the series. Coach, just a frustrating past couple of days. Just tell me what your message was to the guys.
We got to make more championship caliber plays. We're just winning baseball plays, and we didn't do enough of that. You know, whether it be with the bats, the gloves. You know, it seemed like every ball that hit one of their gloves was made. The play was made, or at least it was stopped from going to the outfield. A relay was made. Other than the first night, they really did a nice job defensively. You know, and we didn't do enough with the bats really all weekend. I didn't like our bats for the most part. Today, two through five batters really did not get it done. Had some of our worst at bats, our bottom of the order, and Michael Woodworth was very good. But there's got to be more consistency. We need more. You know, I thought Joe Simeone did a pretty good job in his start. Struck some guys out and was competing. You know, he gave up a couple hard contacts, but you know, we need more out of Gardner. We need him to be better. We need him to be close to what he was last year, and we need him to step up, and it needs to happen soon. And then beyond that, you know, I thought CJ did a good job other than the 0-2 pitch, which has to be way out. You know, we're going for a 2-tap fastball. It's like a mini pitch out. The kid's in swing mode, and he hits a double there, scores him from first base. Just too many mistakes, you know, and every mistake we made, they made us pay. That's a good ball club. We got to tip your cap to them. They're a good team. You know, they really attack offensively, and it seemed like, you know, this is a good offensive ballpark to play in. We got to do better than our 7 hits. They give us a lot for free, and we couldn't cash in. You know, I think we had 3 runs in the 4th inning there. We got our 2 and 3 hitters up, and it was punch out, and then later on we hit into 2 double plays in the 6th and 7th before we see their slider guy, you know, who's very effective and was awesome last year, Ocker. So we couldn't scratch anything against him. We had our opportunities against the lefty in the 6th and 7th, and didn't get it done.
You talk a little bit about Thad and Keogh down at the bottom lineup. Haven't played often, but able to make the most of their opportunities.
Yeah,
today.
Quality. I mean, Thad did a good job behind the plate again. He blocked a bunch of baseballs. One short throw that wound up hurting us, you know, and that's the difference between, you know, I don't want to harp on the negative because Christian didn't make the pick either. We had the runner dead out. It cost us a run. It keeps the inning going. So you can look back in those close games, you see all those little things that add up. But he was good. Keogh, I thought he looked really good. I thought he had he had 3 quality or 4 quality bats. I thought he hit the last one all right too, and looked comfortable in the batter's box. Looked like he had a chance to do something positive. So that was progress for him. That's a silver lining. But there weren't enough of those positives today or yesterday.
What are some of the things during the work week this week that you guys will be working on?
Well, pitchers are going to have to pitch inside. You know, it seemed like everything that was outer half, these guys were hooking. They're just, you know, we were starting right-handed starters, and they're just loading up with righties because we never really adjusted. You know, I know the wind's blowing, but you got to be able to establish in. You got to be able to move somebody's feet, and if you don't, maybe you hit a guy. So what? Maybe there's a little less comfort in the batter's box, but we didn't make them uncomfortable enough. So we're gonna have a dummy in the right-handed batter's box, left-handed batter's box, and have guys pitching in, you know, as best we can. And offensively, you know, Coach Horgan's frustrated that we had a game plan and guys didn't really embrace it, especially 2 through 5. Got to be able to get up in the box against that slider. We didn't do that, you know, and that's what happens. You know, the guy struck out 60-something. He's a strike thrower and just throws that slider. Had a great year last year, and we weren't prepared. So that's on us. We got to do a better job as coaches. Everybody's got to look in the mirror and understand, hey, you want respect, you got to go win series, and we didn't accomplish that this weekend. So back to work for a quality Northeastern team that's knocked off some people already, and got to get ready for them on Friday, and 3 other really good ball clubs up the road here in Myrtle Beach. So 4 games. We're going to have some auditions still. I have just as many questions about our starting pitchers as I did, and some of our guys out of the bullpen as I did last weekend. So you know, if not more. So we're going to have to find some things out in a hurry.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Chris.